All right, what's up? Back in the shop. We're gonna get on to part 2 of this. About to take it apart and start welding everything. So let's get it. About to tear it all down. Start welding all the bars and everything. Start getting some paint on this thing. All right, I got all the bars on the table. About to set up my rollers. And once I get those welded up, get the cradle off and weld it up, and then pull the axles out. Start getting those welded together. All right, got all the bars welded. Now, get this cradle off and roll the axles out from under. All right, I got carried away, but got the front end out, started welding on it. All right, got the rear axle out. I'm gonna get it cleaned up, start welding it up. I gotta get the wheel studs in. I think the bearings I gotta put in. No, the bearings are in there. Just gotta put the studs in and bolt the axle back on. All right, I got most of it done. Letting her cool off a little bit. I smell the gear oil burning. So let it cool off a little bit, and I'll update you when I get on to the next thing. I gotta do the coil buckets next, and track bar bracket on up here, and the track bar bracket back here. So all the rest of the frame brackets. All right, it was pouring rain, but I got these drew up. Got them cut out and everything. Here you go on the back of the axle like that. Be support for this, and gives a tie down point on the trailer. Put a clevis in here, or if you get a strap, just hook it right on there. So get that tacked on there and weld them out. this side. And then I think the axle's gonna be done after that. All right, got them tacked on. I'm gonna weld them out. Make that cool spring mount nice and strong. Got them all welded up. Came out mint. All right, so I got these pretty much done. Working on tapping the holes out now. Threading them all. So I get all these threaded. And then I'm gonna test fit them one more time. I got a couple more holes to drill in the frame. And then I'm gonna clean them up and paint them. And it should be ready to install. So let's get this going. Get this thing rolling. Got everything to do it, I think. So get this thing rolling and back it out of the shop. It'd be nice. All painted up. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna get this finished. I got the holes drilled for the rear mounts. I think what I'm gonna do is make some plates to go in here with 4 holes, and then a piece of DOM straight across. Connect the 2 of them together, and then just have 2 uprights. Weld that all together, so this will be nice and strong for the rear mount. So that's what I'm working on now, is making these plates. You gotta drill those holes and then weld the tube in there. Got those painted. Gonna put a couple more coats on them. But this is where I'm at right now. Got these drew out. I need a plasma coater. All right, got the rear coil buckets going together. Got most of it welded on this side. Gotta weld the inside. Got this one started. Next, I gotta weld these and then start painting it. All right, did a test fit, and she fits perfect. Still lines up with everything. So we're gonna pull it back out and paint it. All right, got that painted. It's out there. Now I'm working on the coil buckets and these. I'm gonna make some little retainers that bolt in here. Be about 1 inch off of there. So it's gonna be sitting on here like that with the bolt off of it. And then I'm probably gonna stand some other pieces up next to the bolt so it's not as hard to bend. But that'll go in there, and then you just tighten the bolt up, hold it against here. So I'm about to tack this on here, and then make the little pieces to go here on each side. Weld it all up and then paint it. It should be ready to go. It's gonna be in there like that. got this one in here, test fitting it. Fits perfect. Should be good. Tighten it down. Put it, you know, wherever it needs to be. Tighten her up. Should work good. Gotcha. Alright, I think it's finally time for assembly. Got the frame all painted. So, I'm going to start with putting the rear crossmember on, coil buckets, and go from there. Alright, we got the front track bar bracket. Got to start welding it. And then paint it and then put it together. Alright, I got the frame. I think the frame side's done. Coil buckets. Front coil buckets got the braces on both sides. Track bar mount. I got the cradles on both sides, and then I got the rear buckets with the track bar. And I put that tube up top and put the two braces in there. So this should be nice and stout now. I don't think it's going nowhere. And yeah, I think that's about it. Got the frame pretty much done. So next thing I'm gonna start painting these and painting this, the axles, and get it in there. Alright, I got the axles under there. Now I'm gonna get the coil springs cleaned up. I think I'm gonna paint those blue. Got two of them hanging here. Paint those the blue and see how it looks with that. Gotta clean these two up here. But let's do that. Alright, she's on her own weight here. Got some roll around tires on it. Everything's looking good. Nothing's tight yet, but it's all put together. Oh yeah, she looks mint. So that was the goal for this video, to get it on its own weight, and it's on its own weight. Now we need drive shafts, tires, steering, and brakes. I think that's it. Oh, and shocks. But that's about it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Next time you see this thing, probably gonna be out in the mud with it, because this little stuff can't really make a, I don't wanna bore y'all with the little stuff on the video, so we're gonna get all that done. Oh, I'm gonna put exhaust on it too. It needs exhaust on it. Exhaust's pretty rough. So get all that done, and then we're gonna be playing in the mud with it. So next time you see it, we're gonna be out in the mud with that, wherever it is, that big girl over there too. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.